A mostly sunny good morning to you. I hope your day is going well for you, wherever you might be. Feels a little bit cool out there, but actually not all that bad. We'll get to those temperatures in just a moment. I hope your day is going well for you as we broadcast today here from Radio Center. Terry Henne along with Matthew Lester. We're looking at mostly sunny skies. We've got a high pressure system over northern Missouri that's going to be moving into northern Illinois over the next few hours. And then eventually by Saturday, it's going to be over Lake Superior. So it does appear as though the weather gods are going to be working in our favor, at least for the next 24 hours. And I wouldn't be a bit surprised if we're going to be looking at some pretty nice weather for not only the weekend, but a good part of the work week next week, with temperatures working their way up into the upper 50s. We very possibly could see Matthew 60 degrees as we move into the middle or the tail end of the work week next week. Right now, what do we have?
Well, over at the airport, it's partly sunny at 47. Over in Midland, it's mostly sunny at 47. Here at Radio Center, it's partly sunny at 48. We have northwest winds at 10 miles per hour, and our pressure's at 30.09, and it's steady.
We have a few 50s out there. Down by Detroit, they're looking at 50. Coldwater, Holland over on the west side, Marshall, South Haven, they're all looking at 50 degrees. Get a little bit further north, kind of cools down just a little bit. Alpena is looking at 45. We have 40 degrees in Cadillac, 36 in Grayling, 39 in Gaylord. And then you move up into the Upper Peninsula, and we're looking at temperatures pretty much in the mid to upper 30s, with the exception of Ironwood. They're coming in this hour with a wind chill of 25. It is 32 degrees and snowing in Ironwood. Going through the rest of the day, as we said, mostly sunny, although clouds are going to be moving in as we approach the later afternoon hours. And there very possibly could be a little sprinkle or two associated with that cloud moving in, but the coverage is very limited, extremely isolated in terms of any precipitation. For the most part, I doubt very seriously if your back porch is going to see anything in the way of precipitation. Tonight, skies will continue to be pretty well clear after the clouds move out later this afternoon. We're going to have a northwest breeze right around 10 miles per hour, 32. Is what we're looking at for a low tonight. Some of you, especially in low-lying areas, will be colder than that. During the day tomorrow, mostly sun once again. Later on tomorrow afternoon, clouds will be moving in. 43 is going to be our high tomorrow, 34 for a low tomorrow night. Then on Sunday, with partly cloudy skies, once again, later in the day, clouds will be moving in. 50 for a high on Sunday, 40 for a low on Sunday night. Then moving into the work week next week, sunny skies Monday, Tuesday, a few more clouds around on Wednesday and Thursday, and it does appear as though Friday will be a partly cloudy day. But throughout the entire period, starting with Sunday, we'll approach 50 degrees. Then on Monday, 55, Tuesday, 55, Wednesday, 58, Thursday, 60, and then my guess is just a little bit cooler on Friday, but for right now, very little, if any, chance of precipitation in the forecast. So for those of you been trying to get some work done outside, that rain set you back a day or so ago. It does appear as though we had a pretty good dry down day yesterday with gusty winds of better than 42 miles per hour. If you had some leaves to get rid of, hopefully you didn't have a neighbor that was west of you, because we had a pretty strong west wind. It looks as though the leaf gathering process got a little bit easier for some folks with those strong gusty winds yesterday, but still plenty of opportunity to get some work done. 49 is where we should be this time of the year in the afternoon. 34 is our average low for this time of the year. We set a record 76 degrees a year ago on this date. Our record low is 15, and that was set just 6 years ago in 2017. A year ago, as we said, our high temperature was 76, a record breaker. Our low was 52. We had no precipitation to talk about. For the months of November a year ago, we were right around 1/3 of an inch. Out at the airport, we're looking at 3/4 of an inch so far this month. And some of you did pick up well over an inch of rain so far this month in your neighborhood. Precipitation so far this year overall, a little bit better than 32 inches, which is pretty close to normal. Normal is right around 40 inches of precipitation over a 12-month period of time per year. A year ago, we were, just a little bit better than 25 inches. So we're running way above where we were a year ago at this stage of the game. And for the most part, we are running above average on the moisture. As far as snow is concerned, 1/2 inch, that's about all we can talk about here so far. And it doesn't look like we're going to tack on any of that snow to the readings here, at least over the next week to 10 days. The coldest ever, November the 10th on record, set in 2017. That was the year we had our record low of 15. Our high temperature, we only got up to 25 degrees 6 years ago. The warmest ever, that was set in 2020. 75 was our high, 59 was our low. Long range outlook to take us all the way through the 23rd of the month, much above normal as far as the temperatures go on average. About normal. We'll be below normal next week. Then we'll pick up the pace just a little bit with precipitation as we approach the Thanksgiving holiday. More on the weather as we go through the broadcast. Standing by, Matthew, who do we have?
Up next, we have Gary Kaufman from Star of the West and Doug Klein from Oppenheimer.
But before we do all that, we want to remind you the weather forecast brought to you by the folks at Nutrien Ag Solutions.
Nutrien Ag Solutions has the local expertise to recommend the corn, soybean, and other seed products that are the best fit for your field. Plus, unparalleled agronomic support with products and services to unlock yield potential and improve crop performance from planting to harvest. Ask about our financing options to help you get more from every acre and lead the field. Visit your local Nutrien Ag Solutions branch or go to nutrienagsolutions.com.
Say, do you want to unlock the secret to higher yields? If you're applying dry fertilizer, the key to better yield potential is Titan XC. Titan XC is a fertilizer biocatalyst that unlocks and releases the bound up nutrients in granular fertilizer, promoting better root uptake and plant growth. Drive performance this season and beyond. Release more nutrition. Expect better results with Titan XC. For more information, visit lpi.ag/unlock or contact your Nutrien Ag Solutions crop consultant today. Farm Service brought to you today by the folks at Freeland Bean and Grain. A lot of you have questions, not only about what you should be looking at with that corn harvest. Hopefully, you're being able to get into it with some good results. But for some of you, once that corn harvest is done, you're going to try to get some tillage work done here in anticipation of 2024. Vic Huffer with Freeland Bean and Grain can help you with that. He has the suggestions, the agronomical suggestions that you need to make sure that you have a profitable year next year. Just get a hold of Vic today. Freeland Bean and Grain. Serving you since 1983, where serving you is their business. We say good morning to Gary Kaufman at Star of the West. And Gary, government report came out yesterday, and wow, where did all that corn and where did all the soybeans come from?
Oh, gosh, yes. We had a pretty bearish corn and bean report yesterday. Now, basically, the numbers on the corn crops gave us a record. And I think I read the I states hit the 200 bushel per acre mark or better for the first time ever. And we, Iowa, Illinois, Indiana, them are always, we talk about those over the years of the I states, and they're producing down there, and of course, other states as well. And the USDA bumped that corn yield almost a full 2 bushel per acre, Terry, to get it to 174.9. That was well above the average trade guess, and the 170 million bushel increase in production, that's going to be, we're going to need some export demand for sure to take care of that, Terry.
Yeah, and at this stage of the game, I would imagine all eyes got to be in South America because from what I understand, some projections are showing them to have a pretty good crop coming up.
Yeah, that's going to be our market trend or leader moving forward here in the next couple of months. The weather in Brazil, remains a little bit bullish. You got heat and dryness in the north and wet fields in the south, and so that'll be our market driver moving forward for sure. Besides demand, but a lot of eyes will be on South America as we move forward for sure.
So right now, what are we looking at on the board?
Yeah, right now, Terry, we're right across the board again here today. Cash wheat down 542 on the white, 472 on the red. New crop for 2024 down 4 as well at 622 on the white, 547 on the red. Cash current crop corn down a nickel at 393. 2024 corn down 4 at 440. And cash and current crop soybeans down a penny at 1244. And new crop for next year down 4 at 11.99.
Gary, you have a nice weekend, okay?
I will. You do the same, Terry.
Sure
Thank you.
will. You bet. Gary Kaufman over at Star of the West. Gary mentioned about that figure, 174.9 bushels per harvested acre, which is up about 2 bushels from the previous forecast and up 1.5 bushels from last year. Just to kind of give you an idea, the corn production figure is projected right now to be at 15.2 billion bushels, which is up 1% from the previous forecast, but up 11% from 2022. And when it came to the soys, we were looking at a forecast of 4.13 billion bushels, up 1% from the previous forecast, down 3%, though, from last year. But as of November the 1st, the yields are expected to average just under 50 bushels per acre, which is up about 0.5 bushel from both the previous forecast and 2022. So, wow, some pretty impressive numbers. We'll talk about the Michigan numbers here in just a little bit. Over to Oppenheimer we go with Doug Klein. The market report brought to you by Thumb Bank, serving the needs of agriculture for well over 125 years. They've got 13 locations to serve you now in the Thumb as well as the Great Lakes Bay region. Thumb Bank, where relationships are built on trust. And by the folks at Schaefer and Beerline. The seasons, they are changing, and so's the new Ram truck inventory at Schaefer and Beerline. The 2023 heavy duties, the 2023s, they're still coming in, and the 2024 1500s are arriving. So if you're in market for a new Ram 1500, a Ram heavy-duty pickup, a ProMaster van, or a Ram commercial truck, and you want to buy with confidence from a business link dealer that knows where customer satisfaction truly is important, it is time to get a hold of Schaefer and Beerline in Frankenmuth, where family and service sells cars. Doug Klein, good morning.
Well, good morning. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. We're swimming in soys and corn, according to the government.
Yeah, apparently I just feel like the government just flew over top our heads and dropped a bunch of leaflets, like we used to do in Vietnam or whatever. And
Yep.
Just to change our minds on how we perceive whatever we're looking at today. But I don't know. It gets kind of tiresome. This forecast one day, another forecast the other day, and the markets just volatilely react to it. One way this way, one way that way the next day. I don't know.
Yeah, and evidently,
so
we kind of made a passing comment about the Farm Bill legislation.
Sure.
They kind of very quietly, without anybody knowing, extended the deadline for working on the Farm Bill.
Mm-hmm.
And right now, it looks as though the Senate could possibly be changing a little bit. The House possibly changing a little bit as well. They're talking this Farm Bill legislation might not be done until sometime in 2024 now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know. You get this important legislation, and it comes from all over the world. The World Health Organization, you get it everywhere. They come up with these ideas, these rules that we're going to follow, and it just goes quietly under the carpet while other things are distracting us. So,
yeah,
I don't know. It's just you just want to walk away for the weekend. So I'm gonna.
Okay, it's Friday.
Yep.
Well, give us the markets first before you walk off.
All right. Well, here's your numbers. Yeah, December corn is 4.63, down 5 cents. The March corn is 4.78, down 4 3/4. January soybeans, 13.42 3/4, down 3/4 of a penny. The March soybeans, 13.56, down 1.5 cents. December wheat, 5.77, down 3 3/4, and March wheat is 6.02 1/4, down 4 cents. So crude oil may have found a bottom. I don't know for sure, but it is at 77.48, up $1.74. The heating oil is 274.44, down up 4.5 cents. Gasoline 219.90, so say 220. That's up 3.8 cents, and probably should put us around about 285 at the pump. So we'll wait for that one. Natural gas is 329.5. That's down 3.5 cents, and that continues to fall like a rock. Who knows where the bottom is on that one? As long as the weather stays warm, which apparently it's going to be for another week.
Yeah.
We'll see. Over to currencies, Canadian dollar. U.S. dollar buys $1.3828 Canadian. That's up 22 ticks. The dollar buys 151.54 yen. That's up 20 ticks. The euro is unchanged at 106.66, and the dollar's at 105.96. It's pushing 106 again. That's up 6 ticks. Gold is at 1942.60. It's down $27 an ounce. Silver's 22.37, down 54 cents. Platinum's at 840. That's down $19.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. Freeport hit a new low today because copper's going down. Corteva hit a new low. Pfizer hit a new low. They can't get it together. Apparently, the only drugs you want nowadays are weight loss drugs like Ozempic, which really isn't a weight loss drug, but they're using it anyway. It's just weird.
Well, yeah, and I read a story, and then I heard some stories that some of these drugs are really in short supply right now. Not necessarily Ozempic, but some of the other drugs that we take for over-the-counter stuff.
Yep.
For colds and flu, and guess what? We're getting into that time of the year.
Bingo.
Whoa, here we go. Look for a markup there.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
But no, gas prices are way up, but the candy prices, they've come down a little bit.
No, well, the half price sale after Halloween, scoop it up.
There it is. And the Three Musketeers are now 2.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
You have a good weekend.
Thanks, you too.
Okay, Doug Klein over at Oppenheimer. Matthew, we're going to take a break, and then who do we have up?
Up next, we have Chuck Cervinsky from Maple Hill.
From breeders' first work on trait identification through years of strip trials all the way to shipping, it takes a team of experts to deliver every beta seed variety. The teamwork doesn't end there. It continues with our most important teammate, growers like you. Your feedback helps us shape the next generation of sugar beet solutions to maximize tonnage and sugar content while managing disease. Let's keep the momentum going. Contact your Beta Seed rep for more info. Beta Seed, breeding confidence.
How do you make the most of your land? Shaw does it behind the wheel of a John Deere 1025R compact tractor.
Why do I go by Shaw? Shaw stands for skilled hands at work.
And he lives up to the name as he uses his versatile tractor
to make my yard look as beautiful as I possibly can.
But the Hubbards use their 1025R to
do both vegetables and my flowers. It's exciting, putting yourself out there, learning something new.
And with a long list of easy-to-attach implements, ranging from a front loader to a box blade and backhoe, they both can make
the earth take the shape that I want it to take.
There are millions of ways to make the most of your land. How will you make the most of yours? Nothing runs like a Deere. Get a 1-Series tractor for just $130 per month at your John Deere dealer today. For additional cost information, please call toll-free 855-633-2315.
Contact one of Tri-County Equipment's 11 locations in Auburn Hills, Bad Axe, Birch Run, Burton, Caro, Fenton, Lapeer, Marlette, Reese, Saginaw, or Sandusky, or visit Tri-County Equipment online at tricountyequipment.com.
Lots of things going on outside. We got a lot of work in the front yard and the backyard. We've been telling you all about it pretty much all week. It does appear as though things are beginning to slow down just a little bit outside, but we've still got some leaf removal to take care of. But Chuck Cervinsky over at Maple Hill Nursery, I understand that this weather and being in November is going to be working in our favor when it comes to outdoor furnishings.
Definitely. We've got a sale coming up. It's going to start next week, November 14th, and run through the 28th, and it's called the Pollywood Black Friday Sale and Promotion. And this is a factory-sponsored event through Pollywood, And we've got probably 20 or 25 items that are going to be on sale, and quite a wide range of things, not just chairs, but we're talking dining sets, deep seating sets, and many other things.
It has really been a popular year. Well, popular last 3 years as far as outdoor furnishings go. And it's kind of unusual to have inventory like this right now on sale.
It is. And the outdoor furnishings business has almost become a 12-month out of the year business. We get a lot of activity this time of the year with folks looking for next year. And with this sale, hopefully it's going to drum up a little activity and a little interest, because it's definitely going to be a time to save.
Now, if somebody can't find what they want that's not on sale, they can order for next year, can't they?
Definitely. Yeah, anything that's on sale, of course, that we don't have here, you can go ahead and order. But yeah, you can go ahead and order next year. If it comes in and you don't have a place to store it, we can always store it for you for a couple of months until you need it.
And it's always a good idea to capitalize on buying it now before the prices go up next year.
Exactly, because that could happen at any time.
Oh, it sure could. How to get to you, Chuck?
We're at 2672 North Eastman Road. We're about 1.5 mile and 3/4 north of the US 10 interchange.
And your hours?
And we are here Monday through Friday, 8 until 5, and Saturday, 8 until 1. And visit our website at www.maplehillmidland.com.
Chuck Cervinsky, always a pleasure. You have a nice weekend.
You too. Bye-bye.
All righty. We'll be right back.
The versatile Kubota B-Series is a do-it-all tractor. Run powerful attachments that can be easily switched out. It features a hydrostatic transmission and is simple to maintain. The Kubota B-Series. It makes the hard work look easy. Talk to your local Kubota dealer today to schedule a demo. Built upon a solid foundation of cast iron and steel, the Kubota L-Series is part of our under 100 horsepower tractor lineup rated #1 for reliability. They feature powerful Kubota diesel engines and easy operation. The durable Kubota L-Series. Talk to your local Kubota dealer today to schedule a demo. Go to KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer.
See Kim Weiss at Lingle Equipment, 3001 Sawyer Drive along I-75 at the M81 Carroll exit just south of the Zilwaukee Bridge, Saginaw. Call Kim today at 989-754-7801 or email at k.weiss@lingle1.com.
Like you, we never settle. There's more sugar, in fact, better sugar in every seed we sell. For more than a century, we put innovation to work in the service of growers who plant Crystal brand sugar beet seed. With varieties developed especially for your growing area, you can be confident your success is always our top priority. This season, and for seasons to come, choose a seed partner who shares your priorities.
The beauty of a family farm is that everyone pitches in to get things done. There is nothing like the smell of a sugar beet field during harvest or a meal served off the tailgate of a pickup. This is Jeff Karst, your ACH Seeds representative, with a friendly reminder to keep safety a top priority this harvest season. Please encourage your crews to be cautious with field work and drive safely as they deliver this crop. You've built an impressive legacy, one that is certainly worth protecting. Thank you for your continued business again this year.
ACH Seeds, growing with you.
Again, as far as that government report is concerned, here in Michigan, corn production is forecast to be up 5% from last year. The yield is forecast to be right around 171 bushels per acre. That's 3 bushels up. And the soybean yield, 47 per acre, unchanged from a year ago, but up from last month. Production is expected, though, to be down 10% from 2022. Back at 12:30 with an update. Now we conclude our program with the playing of our national anthem.